A-level geography at Wickersley. I'm Mr. Reynolds. I'm a geography teacher at Wickersley School and have been for some time, and I'm one of many competent other teachers as well.
I'm Miss Banbury. I'm also a geography teacher at Wickersley.
Okay, so we're going to talk to you a little bit about geography, and if you want to have a look, there's some information of why geography and some of the ideas. I'm not going to read it to you, you can pause it and have a look yourself. Now let's talk a little bit more about the course itself. Now there are 2 exams that you sit, 2.5 hours in total, so quite lengthy, an academically rigorous subject. We have, first off then, Unit 1, and then we have Unit 2 exam, and they are both worth 40% of your overall grade. We then have a non-examined assessment, which is your coursework, which is 20% of your overall grade. More about that later on. So let's have a little look at what the course entails itself. So paper 1 is physical geography. Now the units that you do are hazards. So hazards is going to be things like earthquakes, volcanoes, stuff that you've probably already done at GCSE, and what tends to be a favourite of people. People like it when people die. Bit weird, but people do. Then we have the carbon and the water cycle, which is to do with climate change, the impacts of climate change. Have we gone too far? Are we causing damage? Are we going to eradicate ourselves through our damage to our environment? And finally, coasts, which you have seen, if you've been at Wickersley, you have seen at GCSE as well.
And then our other paper is on human geography. So for human geography, we look at changing places. So we look at places around the world, how they've changed over time, how that might affect people, their perceptions to them. We then look at global systems and governance. So we look at the world, we look at how the world systems work together, so trade and different commodities, and how we might govern that world. And then resource security, so we look at energy and we look at water, and we look at, are we running out of these resources and how might we manage them. So our A-level looks at lots of different ways to test you. So we have 2 exams, which are both 2 hours and 30 minutes, which are both 40% of the A-level. And questions that you could be asked on these 2 exams could be short mark answer questions, data or figure response questions that make you analyse or do some maths skills, 9 mark and 20 mark questions when they make you evaluate and consider a viewpoint. We also have the non-examined assessment, which is a fieldwork investigation, which is 20% at the A-level.
Right, so the geography fieldwork now, this is 3,000 to 4,000 words. It's in total is 60 marks, and it is 20% of it. That is marked by the teacher, but then we send those marks off to AQA. Now with this is an independent piece of work. This is an area where you get to choose an area of geography. It has to be related to the course that you are going to investigate and you're going to find out yourself. Traditionally, we do this towards the end of the summer term, and you'll be spending the summer finding out your fieldwork, studying your fieldwork, collecting your data. It is a 4 days worth of fieldwork that we will give you the experience of, and then it's up to you to find that out. And over the start of the autumn term in year 13, you'll be producing, you'll be writing up and putting together your fieldwork investigation. It is a wonderful opportunity to be able to get 20% marks banked into the course to help you access the highest grades. And it gives you an opportunity to investigate something that you care about, that you're interested in, not just something that's forced upon you.
Okay, so where can Geography A-level lead? So as you can see, Geography A-level can lead to in lots of different directions. It might lead on to further study in geography, it might support a science course or an arts or humanities course. The value of geography is that it provides both a link to the scientific world, so if you are a scientist, it shows that you can also write essays and evaluate. If you are more into humanities and arts and social sciences, it shows that you can also be analytical and a scientist and look at sort of the physical world. Geography develops lots of different skills, so building arguments, statistical, math skills, research presenting, etc., like lots of transferable skills. It is an academically robust subject, as we previously said, and it is identified as a facilitating subject by the Russell groups, as one A-level that can support a huge variety of undergraduate courses. And the knowledge and the skills that you gain can then help sort of further on into the workplace, and we have a really high rate of graduate employment if that you do choose to go on to that.
Now, geography can lead into lots and lots of careers. It keeps your options open. It's one of the reasons why people like choosing geography, because it doesn't close you off. And there's some on the board there you can read off yourselves. However, what we would like to stress with you is that geography isn't easy, and it's not going to be a complete walk in the park and you're going to come away with this. You do have to work hard. It is worth getting, therefore it is difficult. There are going to be times where you're going to find it hard to manage your deadlines. You're going to be doing academically difficult ideas. But what you will get is a qualification that will open doors for you. It's a qualification that will help to create opportunities for you in the future and take you into some wonderful careers and jobs. And we hope that you choose to do it. But we do want to stress this, it's not going to be easy. We want to see as many of you sat in the lessons come September as possible. But just be aware that it is going to be hard work, it is going to be difficult, and that you are going to get a lot out of it because of those things as well. So hopefully we'll see as many of you as possible in September.